Hello, keto people of the world. Okay, so here is my 3-month program. Here are the rules. Here is everything that you're going to need. You are going to need, number one, a notebook. Here's my little notebook. I've got everything from my first day, which was yesterday, all written down. I'll tell you exactly what I want you to write down here in just a little bit, but I want you to have a notebook. Okay? I want you to have a blood glucose meter. The one I use is a Freestyle Precision Neo. Okay? Number 2, very important thing that we need. All right, number 3 is a scale, a weight scale, your weight scale. Does that make sense? Because we have a food scale and then a weight scale. 2 very different things. I'm going to want you to weigh yourself every day. For those of you women that are a little freaked out about it, please don't be. It's just a measurement to figure out if we're doing things right. You are not defined by your weight. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I have met people that are by far smaller than me and by far heavier than me. I've met people that are bigger than me and way less than me. It's just different compositions. It's how our body, it's just who we are. And it's okay. It doesn't matter. We are all shaped differently. What we want is health. We do want to get rid of that inflammatory fat. We want to get rid of it. See you later. So you're going to need to weigh yourself every day. If you can't, get a tape measure. You're going to measure yourself. Forget the scale, just go off of the measurements. If you can do both, even better. All right? And then, this is optional. This right here is a Novamax ketone meter. Okay? I test ketones. I test them in my blood like I would blood sugar. The reason why I do blood and not urine or breath is because I want to know what is going on inside of me. How much ketones or energy do I have floating around inside of me that I can use? I don't want to know what I'm excreting. That's not important to me. I want to know what's available for use, and that's why I use a blood ketone meter. All right, and for me, cardiovascular, my heart is very important. I struggle with some heart issues, and the ketogenic diet, it's been a lifesaver for me. It really has. And this, oh, let's see here. All right, this is what I use to take my blood pressure and my heart rate. Okay, my heart rate is a little high. That's just something that I have to deal with. But with my notebook, with tracking all of my information and recording it every day, I'm going to figure out those things that trigger my high heart rate. So every day what I do is I record my blood pressure, my heart rate first thing in the morning. I record my blood glucose and my ketone readings first thing in the morning. Again, right before I go to bed, I will record my blood pressure, my heart rate, and again, my blood glucose readings. I want to see how the day's stress has affected me and how anything that I have eaten or not eaten has affected my blood pressure, heart rate, and glucose readings. Okay, every day, first thing in the morning, I record my weight. And then once a month, you're going to take all of your measurements and you're going to record those so that you can see how far you've come. Those are the things that you need to do. If you don't do these things, we can't figure out what's going on. We can't figure out what to correct. We can't figure out what to take away, what to add in. It's kind of impossible. All right, with your notebook and with some type of an app like Chronometer or MyFitnessPal, you are going to record everything you eat and drink. You're going to need a food scale for that. I have a food scale from Walmart. Lil, will you go get that? Mm-hmm. I'll show you my food scale because I forgot to bring it in here. Here it comes. And here's my food scale. It doesn't really have a name. I don't know. I've had a lot of food scales, and I would take something that I knew was a certain weight, and I would test out the food scales. And this one won. Doesn't have a name though, but it looks like this. So you're gonna weigh everything. I use grams because I can be a little bit more precise on those measurements. Sometimes on meat, I'll use ounces, and always on green leafy vegetables, I will use ounces. 1 ounce of green leafy vegetables equals 1 cup. So you need your food scale, okay? You're gonna record everything into MyFitnessPal or Chronometer, or if you need to, just straight on paper, or just do both. That way you know that you are recording everything. One thing else I want you to record, right here, I have everything I'm dealing with. Everything that I've come to have in the last 3 months of being off my diet. Let me tell you a few things. I have swelling in my hands, my feet, my knees, even in my abdomen and my kidneys. Oh, my kidneys hurt so bad. They're trying to process all that junk I've been eating, all the carbohydrates. They're trying to move it through, and they're a little worn out. They're just a little worn out. I want you to record all of those things. And if tomorrow you've had breakfast, you had 2 eggs and some sausage like I did today, and you go about your day and you notice, oh, I just don't feel well. I've got pain. I've got pain in my right shoulder. I've got pain, in my hip, whatever it is. I want you to write down what time that was. I want you to write down, I had right shoulder pain. Because if you do that, I can tell you, you need a little bit of gallbladder support. You had some right shoulder pain after having a heavy fat meal. Okay, so these are all clues that we're going to try to put together. I'm going to teach you how to find out for yourself what's going on. So you're going to record everything. And it's not going to be easy. Carry a notebook around with you in your purse. We are going to be detectives. That's what Lily tells me. My middle daughter, she tells me, Mom, basically you're just a detective. Okay, I'll take that. I'm a health detective. Coach April, health detective. So those are the rules. Did you get them? Let's go over them one more time. Blood glucose in the morning and at night. Blood pressure, heart rate, morning and night. If you do ketones, just in the morning. Those suckers are expensive, those little strips, right? You're going to weigh yourself every morning. If you're not going to weigh yourself, you're just going to do measurements once a month. If you can do measurements and weight, please do. Don't be freaked out about that. You're going to record everything you eat, and you're going to weigh it using your food scale. Okay? We have to get precise about this. We are going to get healthy, and we're serious about it, right? All right, those are the rules. If you don't follow the rules, I can't help you. 3 months, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. Thanks for joining me.